Yeah, it's 10:18 on the clock, and it's all about Rajini Kanth. This is Rajini Kanth hour, actually, because we're going to be in conversation with an amazing author, and he has written this awesome book about Rajini Kanth, and we're going to get talking to him. If you have any questions about Rajini Kanth, you can send it across to 56060. That is 56060, and this is a book that you should definitely take home. So if you want to know more, I suggest you stay tuned to Chennai Live.
104.8, 104.8, Chennai Live.
Malera, Annamal.
Well, it's all about Rajini Kanth this on Chennai Live 104.8 FM. As promised, we have a film critique writer and we have Naman Ramachandran on the phone line with us. Naman, congratulations on the book.
Thank you so much.
All right. So tell us about this book and, when did you come up with this idea to write about Rajini Kanth? How did it all begin for you?
It all began around 2 years ago in Singapore when I'm originally from Bangalore and so is my agent who looks after my literary work. Mm-hmm. And we were just talking that there is no definitive work about such a famous person, at least not in the English language. And so we thought, let's try and address this gap. And so I used all my research skills to produce something where even the most hardcore Rajinikanth fan will be surprised with some new information.
All right. But I'm not sure if you know, there's a book already by the name is Rajini Kanth.
Yes, I've read it. Yes. I've read that. That's a very interesting book written like a screenplay, whereas my book is factual.
Right. It's all about facts. It's the definitive biography by Naman Ramachandran. Naman, you're from Bangalore. When did you first, meet Rajini Kanth on screen? Or, when was that moment for you?
That moment probably happened when I was a small boy of 4 or 5. I can't recall the film, but it was one of the. It was not Apurva Ragangal, but it was one of the early action films. I would say it was Padinaru Vadinile, where we went to see Kamal Hassan and we were pleasantly surprised by the villain.
Right. So, Parata got your attention there itself. But as a film critique, so much has been said about Rajini Kanth. There have been books trying to decode the brand. People have come up with, books suggesting that, he's the best brand compared to Apple and Samsung. But in one sentence, why do you think brand Rajini actually worked so well?
Because brand Rajini completely connects with the people. Because the masses think he's one of them. He thinks he's one of the masses. You've got that unique people connectivity that no other ivory tower star in this country has.
All right. So the ability to connect, that's what makes Rajini Kanth special. So, Naman, what makes this book different from the other books that people have written about Rajini Kanth in that sense?
This book is different because this is the first and only definitive biography. It's a straightforward biography which does not go into flights of fancy. It's a straightforward look at this person and his life from the 12th of December 1950 till today, covered in chronological order and in great depth, speaking to the people who made him the person he is.
Right. And also, could you also tell us about, how he's, looked upon as the style icon in the rest of India? Here, he's revered as something else. Probably could you help us understand this phenomenon much better?
Yeah. Say in the north of India, Rajinikanth is seen, almost solely as a style icon. I mean, obviously, he is a style icon and we all enjoy his, his mannerisms and everything else. But people forget that he's a trained actor. He studied at the Chennai Film Institute. It was the Madras Film Institute then. And he worked with some of the best directors in the country like A. Balachandar and Putana Kanagal and S.P. Muthuraman. And he's delivered really strong, award-winning performances much before he became a style icon. So people tend to forget that aspect of him. And people remembered that only recently with Endiran. when he won all those Best Villain awards, and with the role of evil Chitti.
Naman, I have to tell you this. I somehow have a feeling that, Rajinikanth enjoys being a villain more than being a hero. When I saw him do that role in Chitti, he was enjoying it so thoroughly. It's something different, that I saw in Rajinikanth. Do you agree, disagree on that?
Well, he initially came into the film industry to be a villain, as his best friend Raja Badar, who drove the bus when in Bangalore when Rajinikanth was a conductor. Raja Badar told me that he really wanted to be a villain, and he would much rather play Duryodhana than play Arjuna, and it's something that he did with evident relish. Like, even if you look at a film like Gayatri, I think which was made in 1978, where he played a pornographer. Now, you can't imagine somebody like that of his stature playing a pornographer, can you?
No.
So he's and he did it so well, and I think that was Pattabhiraman's film, and he did it in film after film, and in some of the early Kannada films, like I think his entry as a villain would be clapped and cheered in the theaters of Bangalore much more than the so-called milk toast hero, because this gentleman had personality and the heroes didn't.
Well, Mr. Naman Ramachandran has been taking us through the definitive biography, and seriously, this is one book I'm definitely going to pick up this weekend. Naman, also tell us about the one aspect of Rajni that kind of shocked you, when you were doing your research.
Rajni's best friend Raja Badar told me something that really made me, I wouldn't use the word shock, but respect the man even more, which is that he gives 50% of all his income to charity in charitable causes, and he doesn't make a song and dance about it. He just quietly helps people lead a better life, and I can't think of any Bollywood star who does that.
Okay, we may not know, so we're not sure of that. Naman, also tell us about, the pricing of this book. Is it available everywhere? And probably the part, one part in the book which really appeals to you and you keep rereading it all over again.
The book is priced at $6.99, and it's available in all the major bookstores. If you buy it from Flipkart, you'll get a 30% discount. So that should appeal to people. And the part of the book that really appeals to me is, where Rajinikanth talks about how he bought his first property in Chennai. His father told him that whatever you do, if you own some property, you'll be set up for life. So from the period 1978 to 80, he really killed himself and did around 36 to 40 films so that he could buy a prime property in the middle of Chennai. And that eventually led to his, well-known nervous breakdown. But what he did the day he got the deed to his property is he threw away his Indian cigarette and his Indian drink and switched to an imported brand. And and he's that's the part that makes my make the goose pimples rise, because it's a statement by the actor to himself that he had finally arrived.
I have arrived indeed, and small victory for him. And thank you so much, Naman. I'm going to pick that book up, and thank you for talking to us. Good luck and all the very best. Would you like to give us your final message to all my listeners?
The final message to all your listeners is just do what you have to do and do it honestly, and success will follow. This is something I've picked up by following the life of Rajinikanth.
Okay, simplicity, be honest, and you will see success. Thank you, Naman. All the best.
Thank you so much.